Yeah, please share your screen and open Salesforce org.
Hello.
Yes, your screen is visible now.
So is it visible to you?
Yes. So today we are going to create a validation rule which will restrict the user to save the record if min pay is greater than max pay. Okay. If min pay is greater than max pay, then it will show the error. It will show the error message to the user that min pay cannot be more than max pay. Okay.
Mhm.
We will achieve it using validation rule. So in left side, scroll down and go to validation rule. Scroll down, left side, wheels and relationship which you see. There, scroll down.
Oh,
Scroll down, you will get validation rule. Click on that. Click on new. Give it a name. Mean pay validation rule. Provide the description that it will restrict the user to save the record if min pay is greater than max pay.
it will restrict the user.
To save the record if min pay is greater than max pay.
If min pay
Is greater
it
than max pay.
is it okay?
Yeah. Now, what would be the logic? Guys, please discuss among yourselves the logic.
So, I guess Tanu, it's like we are not like we should use the if command for this, and like if conditional, and inside that it says true and false, and then the condition to check, right? So we can check on like if min pay.
If min pay is greater than max pay, then it will throw an error.
Right. So basically it can show a text message, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in the condition we can check on on the two values and on the so like from the functions you can use the if command. So the logical test should be here you can do the insert field and min pay in and then max. And here is what I'm seeing, like it can say, it can display like an error message,
So
but
what
I
will we
am,
do for it?
yeah, let me check. I don't know, like if we have like a function, uh, there should be, there is a text function, but does it show like a text? Let me, oh, we can actually convert the value of text using standard, no. Um, text. Mm, yeah, so here it does not have, I don't know if we just write it like that. And
This statement says that if the condition is true, then this error message will be generated.
yeah, like, can you, where, where are you? Oh, yeah, here, right? Error message, this message will be.
Sir, is it okay?
Yes, this is perfect. Please save it and check it.
Yes, sir, it is working.
Is it working for others as well?
Yes, sir.
Guys, were you able to create it?
Sure.
Gary, Frankie?
Yeah, right now I'm doing the insert field right now. I have a
Yeah,
uh,
please
I
do.
I type in the if and then logistics right. I change it to main pay and then max pay. But I want to see that. Okay, main pay. So if you can go back over there.
Now, why did you change the if condition there?
The validation rule does not require that if syntax over there. It just checks the condition. If any condition is true, then it fires the error message. As we have written, min pay is greater than max pay. That condition became true and it started firing the message. So now no one can enter min pay lesser than max pay.
Main pay.
Sorry, min pay greater than max pay.
Mr. TB.
So can we proceed further?
Yeah, so that's what I say. Think about other validations which we can have in position object. Check and what other validation we can introduce in this particular object.
Shan, actually, we can have one on the date as well. Uh, so I was able to like the same as MinPay and MaxPay. I I chose closing date as today's date and open date as like on 2nd of March, and I was able to create a record. So that should not happen, right? Like open date should be less than the closing date, basically. Like it should not be.
Yeah, so you can think about the validation which you should build and build it. Go ahead and build it.
I don't know what should we name it.
Open date
It's
validation rule.
yeah.
Okay.
Restrict the user to
Open date
create.
cannot be.
Restrict the user to create. User to create. Okay. I don't know, less than or open date, or actually it is going to
I
create.
think we should put this rule on closing date. Is it okay?
Date.
Earlier
Yeah.
done.
Sorry.
Earlier done.
Earlier than. Okay. Now fine. It's fine.
Yes.
It is working properly.
Great. Think about any other validation which you can introduce in this position object. Guys, think
I don't
about
know,
any other validation.
something,
Yeah,
yeah, I
tell me.
guess something to do with the status that you that we created, the pop list that we created yesterday. There was something to do with mm,
Yeah,
second.
go ahead.
It said closed, not approved, closed, cancelled. Then in that case, like how do we deal with the hire by date and closing date? Like if that's the type that is selected.
Yeah, others, please provide your input.
Because it's like if it's not approved, then this basically this whole position itself is not there or something. Or if it's like pending approval, then it should not allow to en enter any open date or anything like that. We can have.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can
know
think
if it
about it.
makes. I don't know if it makes any sense, but it's like because it's like pending approval, right? Like you said yesterday, like it's still being assessed by the management team, like the position. So uh, pending approval that and like how do we deal with that?
Yeah,
What should be the description of this rule? Hello, Sonakshi.
Yeah, uh, we can say pending approval or something like that. But my concern here is like this status option, it comes below the date. So if somebody's like even creating this, so the formatting
Status,
is wrong.
status should be according to the opening date and closing date.
Opening date, you see, if a position has an opening date and a closing date, that means it's created. That means you cannot do pending approval, right? That status cannot be there if basically that date is assigned. So it anyways gets discarded uh, if you think logically. And then there is closed, not approved. Even that does not work if there is an open date or So yeah, I am not really sure. Like even if we create the logic, like the open date and the hire by date and the closing date are before the status, right? So that gets assigned anyways before it, right? Even the validation is going to come on status check, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we can do one thing. We can keep a validation. If it says pending approval, then let the user not allow itself to create the position here because it needs to be approved, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before the position gets here. So we can create, we can have a, yeah, should be checked or something
Checked.
before, should be, yeah, you can say checked.
Okay. So what should be the rule?
Rule should be insert field status equals to, and you have to type the same way how you have written in like in the drop down. So for me it just says pending approval. So just check like how.
No. Only pending approval.
Yeah, only for pending approval we can have it.
Okay. Then
And then we can populate a error message that please check with the manager before creating a position. Or you cannot create a position when the status is pending approval.
यही लिख देते हैं सीधा.
Hmm.
You cannot
Create a position when the status is in pending approval.
position. It's fine.
Yeah, can you check if it's working?
I think. Equals to.
Or how do we put for a pick list. Let's check text. Contains do status
Contains.
checks if text contains specified characters and return true. If it does, otherwise returns. Uh, no, I don't think so. Contains. Uh, uh, Determines if a value selected in a multi-select pick list field equals a text. Oh, I guess it's include. But it's multi-select, so uh, right, returns the number of selected. Char returns a string. Is pick one checks whether the value of the if it goes. Oh, okay. So it's this is pick. What is this? Is pick val. That is what we are supposed to use.
Picked well.
Yeah. You like in the functions there is this. It says all functions categories, right? Just select text there, and then you can select is pick val. You just can write down for. I think it's this. Field. Checks whether the value of a picklist field is equal to a string literal.
Where is this missing? What is missing here?
What?
Error messages, syntax error, missing this parenthesis.
One second. Put put double quotes there.
This one?
So whenever you compare any pick list value, there is one function called isPickWell. Use that.
Yeah, that yeah, that's what I said.
Please use isPickWell method function. Sorry, function.
If you in there if you do, but anyways, you're here, so yeah,
Is pick well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
No, put double Yeah,
This
it should
value
be
in
no
quote.
problem. Yeah, it's because it's text, right? So double
Okay.
quotes.
Double
Double.
quotes. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
double.
Hmm.
Just save it. It works. Yeah, try to save it.
Sorry.
Yeah, try to save it.
Hmm.
No, it works.
Okay.
I guess that's the max span we can do with the current fields.
Can we put any other validation rule? Closed field.
Yeah, like but now it's like all on status, right? Like I don't
So
see
one
any.
validation can be closing date should only be populated when the status is closed, closed field, closed, not approved, or closed, cancelled. So that kind of validation should be there, right? If there is new position, why you are allowing them to put closing date? There is no need, right?
Mm-hmm.
So check only when the position is closed field, closed, not approved, or closed, cancelled, then only the closing should date should be able to be populated. Otherwise, it should be blank.
Okay.
This function is compare only one literal, right? Hello?
I'm checking if we can put like multiple in it. But yeah, check on your end as well. I'm checking though.
Okay. What are these? Close field.
Hello guys, are you able to create this validation rule?
Sir, we are
What about
trying.
others? Are you able to perform some steps? Others, Cherry, Frankie?
Shan,
Yeah.
so I have a question. So what I did is what Tanu is doing right now. I used the same is pick value, uh, but I did it inside an if, like the logical operator thing, like if, and then the condition is this is pick value because for us the logic is that if the status selected is anything under the closed any of those three values, right? If any of these three is there, then the closing date should not be created. Like the user should not be allowed to put any closing date value.
No, no. Whenever there is closed, not filled, closed, filled, closed, what is that? Closed, not approved, and closed, filled, and closed, cancel. Then only you should be able to put closing date because it's closed. Those status should be closed. So whenever you are putting status as closed, you must provide closing date.
Okay, yeah. So even in that case, so if as per is pick value, what I did is instead of writing like all these three, what I did is I just said closed in the double quotes, and then I am not able to understand like what should I write like in true and what should I write in false like with for closing date.
So as you have seen, we do not use if when you are using validation rule. If is by default considered over there. We provide the condition. So just provide the condition directly.
Okay,
Just try it. So today I'm going to give it as assignment so that you guys can try it. Put your brain. Okay. If you are
okay,
able to do it, then that's really great. But just in case if you're not able to do it, then I'll tell you, no worries. But I want
oh,
you guys to try it out.
okay,
Okay. The more use of your brain, the more understanding of the application. Okay.
Okay.
What about others? Are you guys able to do it?
Yes.
Great. So now we are closing today's class, and this is the assignment. You can think about other validations which we can introduce in this particular position object. And based on that, we'll also create more validations as per your input, and we'll see how it looks finally. Okay.
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 Okay, guys. So any doubt, any query so far? Okay, I consider it no. And thank you so much. Have a nice day. Enjoy. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
thank
Alright.
you, Sean.